Imagine a young child, their body a mystery of perplexing symptoms that stumped team after team of dedicated doctors. For months, perhaps even years, they endured countless tests, each one returning without a clear answer, leaving their family in a painful state of uncertainty and growing desperation. The physicians, highly skilled and experienced, explored every known possibility within their vast medical knowledge. Yet the underlying cause of the child's suffering remained elusive. This scenario, unfortunately, is not uncommon in the world of rare diseases, where symptoms can be misleading and patterns are hard to discern, pushing the limits of human diagnostic capabilities. It's a race against time, where every unanswered question adds to the burden. Then into this challenging medical puzzle, a new kind of intelligence was introduced: artificial intelligence. Researchers fed the child's complex medical history, genetic information, and myriad test results into a sophisticated AI system. This system, trained on millions of medical papers, case studies, and genetic databases, began its work. It sifted through the enormous dataset with incredible speed, looking for connections and patterns that might be invisible to the human eye or too complex for a single mind to process efficiently. It wasn't just looking for common illnesses, it was programmed to hunt for the rarest of conditions, the outliers in the vast spectrum of human disease. In a remarkably short period, far quicker than any human could achieve, the AI algorithm flagged a potential diagnosis. It pointed towards an extremely rare genetic disorder, one that presented with an unusual combination of symptoms that had previously misled the medical team. The AI highlighted specific genetic markers and cross-referenced them with obscure medical literature, building a compelling case for its conclusion. This wasn't a wild guess, it was a data-driven hypothesis grounded in an exhaustive analysis of available information, a feat of computational power applied to a deeply human problem. The speed and precision were astonishing, offering a glimmer of hope where there had been little. Armed with this AI-generated insight, the child's doctors were able to conduct targeted tests to confirm the diagnosis, and indeed, the AI was correct. This pivotal moment not only brought immense relief to the family, but also paved the way for a specific treatment plan, dramatically changing the child's prognosis. While this is just one example, it powerfully illustrates the transformative potential of AI in medicine. It hints at a future where complex rare conditions might be identified much faster, saving precious time and ultimately improving and saving lives by augmenting the incredible work our doctors already do every single day. Artificial intelligence in medicine isn't magic. It's the result of sophisticated computer science and an incredible amount of data. At its heart, AI learns much like a medical student does, but on a vastly different scale and speed. It primarily uses techniques called machine learning and, more specifically, deep learning. These systems are fed enormous volumes of medical information. Think millions of anonymized patient records, countless medical images like X-rays and MRIs, extensive libraries of medical journals, and complex genomic sequences. This data forms the textbooks from which the AI learns to identify patterns and make predictions or classifications. The process of learning involves algorithms that adjust themselves iteratively. For instance, to teach an AI to detect signs of pneumonia in chest X-rays, researchers would show it thousands of images, some with pneumonia and some without, each labeled by expert radiologists. The AI tries to find visual cues that distinguish between the two. Initially, its guesses might be random, but with each attempt, the algorithm refines its internal parameters to improve its accuracy. This is akin to a student learning to recognize subtle clinical signs, but the AI can process far more examples than any human could in a lifetime, noticing correlations that might be too subtle for us. Deep learning, a subset of machine learning, uses complex structures called neural networks, which are loosely inspired by the human brain's network of neurons. These networks have multiple layers, allowing them to learn features at different levels of abstraction. For medical imaging, the initial layers might learn to detect simple edges or textures, while deeper layers learn to recognize more complex structures, like organs or anomalies like tumors. The sheer volume of data is crucial. The more high-quality, diverse data the AI processes, the more accurate and reliable its performance becomes. This continuous learning process is what makes AI such a powerful tool. Therefore, the intelligence of medical AI is directly proportional to the quality and quantity of the data it's trained on. It's not about innate understanding, but about recognizing intricate statistical patterns within the data. This data-driven approach allows AI to become highly specialized in specific tasks, such as identifying early signs of diabetic retinopathy from retinal scans or flagging potential drug interactions from a patient's medication list. The ongoing accumulation of medical data worldwide means that these AI systems are constantly evolving, becoming even more adept at assisting healthcare professionals in their critical work of diagnosing and treating patients. The theoretical promise of AI is rapidly translating into tangible benefits within clinical settings across various medical specialties. One of the most well-documented areas is in the field of oncology, particularly breast cancer detection. AI algorithms trained on thousands of mammograms have shown remarkable proficiency, in some studies even outperforming human radiologists in identifying subtle, early signs of cancer that might be missed by the naked eye. These systems can flag suspicious areas with high precision, acting as a second pair of eyes for doctors, potentially leading to earlier diagnoses, which significantly improves treatment outcomes and survival rates for patients. Another striking example comes from ophthalmology, specifically in diagnosing diabetic retinopathy, a leading cause of blindness in adults. AI systems can analyze retinal images in minutes, identifying the telltale signs of the disease, such as microaneurysms or hemorrhages, often with an accuracy comparable to or exceeding that of trained ophthalmologists. This is particularly crucial in underserved areas where access to specialists is limited. Automated screening can help prioritize patients who need urgent attention, preventing irreversible vision loss through timely intervention. The speed and accessibility of such AI tools are truly game-changing for public health initiatives. The recent COVID-19 pandemic also highlighted AI's potential in rapidly evolving health crises. Researchers quickly developed AI models to analyze chest X-rays and CT scans to help diagnose COVID-19 pneumonia, sometimes faster and more consistently than traditional methods, especially when testing kits were scarce or results were delayed. Furthermore, AI was used to predict patient severity, helping hospitals allocate resources more effectively by identifying individuals most at risk of developing critical complications. This ability to quickly adapt and provide insights during a global health emergency underscores the versatility and power of AI in medicine. Beyond these specific examples, AI is also making inroads in pathology by analyzing tissue samples for cancer cells and in dermatology by assessing skin lesions for signs of melanoma from photographs. In each case, the AI serves as a powerful assistant, sifting through complex data to provide clinicians with valuable information, enabling them to make more informed, timely decisions. These successes are not about replacing doctors, but about augmenting their skills, reducing their workload for repetitive tasks, and ultimately allowing them to focus more on direct patient care and complex clinical reasoning where their expertise is most needed. The adoption and impact of artificial intelligence in medicine are not confined to a few leading research institutions in Western countries. It's a truly global phenomenon, with nations around the world recognizing its potential to revolutionize healthcare. While innovation hubs in North America and Europe have certainly been pioneers, we are seeing significant investment and development in AI healthcare solutions across Asia, the Middle East, and parts of Africa and South America. Each region brings its unique healthcare challenges and opportunities, shaping how AI is being integrated into their respective medical systems to improve patient outcomes. In the Arab world, for instance, there's a burgeoning interest and substantial investment in AI for healthcare. Countries like the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia are actively promoting AI initiatives as part of their broader visions for technological advancement and economic diversification. We see AI being explored for managing chronic diseases like diabetes, which has a high prevalence in the region, as well as for improving hospital efficiencies and personalizing patient care. These nations are building state-of-the-art infrastructure and fostering collaborations between tech companies, healthcare providers, and academic institutions to accelerate AI adoption. However, the journey of implementing AI in healthcare globally, including in the Arab world, is not without its challenges. Access to large, high-quality and diverse datasets is a common hurdle. Data privacy regulations, while crucial, can sometimes complicate data sharing for research and AI model training. Furthermore, there's a need for a skilled workforce, including data scientists, AI specialists, and clinicians trained to work with these new technologies. For the Arab world specifically, ensuring that AI models are trained on data representative of the local population is vital to avoid biases and ensure efficacy for their unique genetic and lifestyle factors. Despite these challenges, the momentum is undeniable. International collaborations are playing a key role in sharing knowledge and best practices. AI-powered diagnostic tools are being adapted for use in resource-limited settings, potentially bridging gaps in healthcare access. For example, AI tools for analyzing medical images can support healthcare workers in remote areas who may not have immediate access to specialist radiologists or pathologists. The global push for AI in medicine signals a collective effort to leverage technology to create more equitable, efficient, and effective healthcare systems for everyone, everywhere. Section 5. More than a diagnostician, AI's expanding role in healthcare. While AI's ability to aid in diagnostics often grabs the headlines, its applications in medicine extend far beyond just identifying diseases. Artificial intelligence is becoming an indispensable tool across a wide spectrum of healthcare activities, fundamentally changing how medical professionals work and how patients receive care. One significant area is medical imaging analysis, where AI algorithms assist radiologists and pathologists by meticulously screening images like X-rays, kinetic scans, MRIs, and digital pathology slides. They can highlight subtle anomalies, quantify changes over time, and even prioritize urgent cases, thereby improving workflow efficiency and reducing the chance of human error in complex visual tasks. The operating room is another domain where AI is making a profound impact, particularly through robotic surgery. AI-enhanced robotic systems provide surgeons with greater precision, dexterity, and control during complex, minimally invasive procedures. These systems can offer real-time guidance, tremor filtration, and enhanced visualization, leading to smaller incisions, reduced blood loss, less pain, and faster recovery times for patients. While the surgeon is always in control, AI acts as a highly sophisticated co-pilot, augmenting their skills and enabling procedures that might have been too challenging or risky with traditional methods alone. Furthermore, AI is dramatically accelerating the pace of drug discovery and development, a traditionally lengthy and expensive process. Machine learning models can analyze vast biological and chemical datasets to identify potential drug candidates, predict their efficacy and side effects, and even design novel molecules. AI can also optimize clinical trial design, improve patient selection for trials, and monitor trial progress more efficiently. This acceleration means that life-saving medications and treatments can potentially reach patients much faster, addressing unmet medical needs and combating diseases more effectively than ever before. Beyond these clinical applications, AI is also revolutionizing healthcare administration. It can automate routine tasks such as scheduling appointments, managing patient records, processing insurance claims, and transcribing medical notes. This not only reduces the administrative burden on healthcare professionals, allowing them to spend more time on patient care, but also helps to minimize errors and improve the overall efficiency of healthcare operations. By streamlining these essential but often time-consuming processes, AI contributes to a more sustainable and responsive healthcare system, benefiting both providers and patients. Section 6. The human touch, why doctors remain irreplaceable. Despite the remarkable advancements and growing capabilities of artificial intelligence in medicine, it's crucial to understand that AI is a tool, an incredibly powerful one, but not a replacement for human doctors. The practice of medicine is far more than pattern recognition and data analysis. It involves empathy, intuition, complex ethical decision-making, and the ability to understand the nuanced, often unspoken needs of a patient. These are qualities that, at least for the foreseeable future, machines cannot replicate. A doctor's ability to connect with a patient on a human level, to offer comfort and to navigate difficult conversations is fundamental to healing. AI excels at processing vast amounts of data, identifying subtle patterns and performing repetitive tasks with high precision. This makes it an invaluable assistant, capable of augmenting a doctor's abilities and freeing them from some of the more laborious aspects of their work. For instance, AI can quickly review a patient's entire medical history and highlight potential risks or relevant research, providing the doctor with a comprehensive overview. However, the final interpretation of this data, especially in the context of an individual patient's unique circumstances, values, and preferences, still requires human judgment and clinical experience. Consider the complexity of managing a patient with multiple chronic conditions or making end-of-life care decisions. These situations involve intricate medical factors, but also deeply personal, emotional, and ethical considerations. A doctor must weigh these different aspects, engage in shared decision-making with the patient and their family, and provide holistic care that goes beyond just treating a disease. AI can provide data points and predictions, but it cannot understand hope, fear, or the intricate web of human relationships that influence health outcomes and treatment choices. The art of medicine lies in skillfully blending science with humanity. Therefore, the future of medicine is not about AI versus doctors, but AI with doctors. These technologies are designed to empower clinicians, reduce their cognitive load, and enhance their diagnostic and therapeutic capabilities. By taking over some of the more data-intensive and repetitive tasks, AI can allow doctors to dedicate more of their valuable time and energy to direct patient interaction, complex problem-solving, and the crucial human elements of care that build trust and foster healing. This collaborative approach promises to elevate the practice of medicine, making it both more precise and more personal. Section 7. Navigating New Frontiers. The ethical maze of medical AI. The integration of artificial intelligence into healthcare brings with it a host of complex ethical questions that society, policymakers, and medical professionals must thoughtfully address. One of the most pressing concerns revolves around data privacy and security. AI systems in medicine are trained on vast quantities of sensitive patient data. Ensuring this data is anonymized, securely stored, and used responsibly in compliance with regulations like HIPAA in the United States or GDPR in Europe is paramount. Breaches of this data could have devastating consequences for individuals, eroding trust in both AI and the healthcare system itself. Another critical ethical challenge is the potential for algorithmic bias. AI models learn from the data they are fed. If this data reflects existing societal biases related to race, gender, socioeconomic status, or geographic location, the AI can inadvertently perpetuate or even amplify these disparities in healthcare. For example, an AI trained primarily on data from one demographic group might be less accurate when applied to other groups, leading to misdiagnoses or inappropriate treatment recommendations. Ensuring fairness, equity, and representativeness in AI algorithms is essential to prevent these technologies from worsening health inequities. The question of accountability and liability also looms large. If an AI system makes an incorrect diagnosis or recommends a harmful treatment, who is responsible? Is it the developers who created the algorithm, the healthcare institution that implemented the AI, or the clinician who ultimately acted upon the AI's suggestion? Establishing clear lines of responsibility is crucial for patient safety and for maintaining public confidence. This involves creating robust validation processes for AI tools, ongoing monitoring of their performance, and clear protocols for addressing errors or adverse events related to AI use. Finally, transparency and explainability, often referred to as the black box problem, pose a significant ethical hurdle. Many advanced AI models, particularly deep learning networks, operate in ways that are not easily understood by humans. If doctors and patients cannot understand how an AI arrived at a particular conclusion or recommendation, it can be difficult to trust its output or to identify potential flaws. Efforts are underway to develop more explainable AI, XAI methods, but achieving full transparency while maintaining high performance remains a complex challenge that needs careful consideration as these powerful tools become more integrated into clinical practice. Section 8. Stronger Together: The Synergy of Human Doctors and AI. The most promising future for medicine involves a powerful synergy between the sophisticated capabilities of artificial intelligence and the irreplaceable expertise and compassion of human doctors. This collaborative model is not about technology supplanting clinicians, but rather about augmenting their skills, improving their efficiency, and ultimately enhancing the quality of patient care. AI can serve as an incredibly diligent and knowledgeable assistant, tirelessly sifting through vast datasets, identifying subtle patterns, and flagging potential issues that might otherwise go unnoticed by even the most experienced physician working under pressure. Consider the diagnostic process. A doctor brings years of training, clinical intuition, and an understanding of the patient as a whole person. AI can supplement this by rapidly analyzing medical images, lab results, and patient histories, cross-referencing information with the latest medical literature and research findings. The AI might propose a differential diagnosis or highlight specific areas of concern, which the doctor can then critically evaluate within the broader clinical context. This allows the clinician to make more informed decisions, potentially catching diseases earlier or identifying rare conditions more quickly, as we discussed earlier. This partnership also extends to treatment planning and monitoring. AI can help personalize treatment strategies by analyzing a patient's genetic makeup, lifestyle factors, and response to previous therapies, suggesting the most effective interventions with the fewest side effects. During treatment, AI can continuously monitor patient data, alerting doctors to any adverse reactions or signs that the treatment is not working as expected, allowing for timely adjustments. This dynamic interaction ensures that care is both data-driven and responsive to the individual patient's evolving needs, a combination that human efforts alone would find challenging to scale. Ultimately, the collaboration between AI and doctors aims to elevate the entire healthcare experience. By automating routine tasks and providing powerful analytical support, AI can help reduce physician burnout, a growing concern in the medical field. This, in turn, allows doctors to dedicate more quality time to what they do best, engaging with patients, understanding their concerns, and building trusting relationships and applying their uniquely human skills of empathy and complex clinical judgment. This human-AI partnership is the key to unlocking a new era of more effective, efficient, and patient-centered medicine. Section 9. The Dawn of AI-Enhanced Care, a future of compassion and precision. As we stand on the cusp of a new era in medicine, the integration of artificial intelligence promises to reshape healthcare in ways we are only beginning to comprehend, fostering a future where care is not only more precise, but also more compassionate. The journey ahead involves leveraging AI's analytical power to move beyond reactive treatment toward proactive and even predictive health management. Imagine AI systems that can analyze an individual's genetic predispositions, lifestyle data, and environmental factors to forecast potential health risks, long before symptoms even appear, enabling truly personalized preventative strategies. This future will see AI embedded across the healthcare continuum, from public health initiatives that track and predict disease outbreaks to highly personalized treatment plans tailored to an individual's unique biological makeup. AI will continue to refine surgical procedures, accelerate the discovery of novel therapies, and make healthcare services more accessible, especially in remote or underserved communities. The ability of AI to democratize expertise by providing sophisticated diagnostic support to general practitioners or healthcare workers in areas lacking specialists holds immense potential for reducing global health disparities and improving outcomes worldwide. However, to fully realize this potential, we must continue to navigate the ethical and practical challenges with wisdom and foresight. Ongoing research, robust regulatory frameworks, and a commitment to equity and transparency will be essential. Education for both healthcare professionals and the public will also be key to fostering trust and ensuring that AI tools are used responsibly and effectively. The goal is not to create an automated impersonal healthcare system, but rather to use technology to enhance the very human mission of medicine, to heal, to comfort, and to care. Ultimately, the story of AI in medicine will be one of partnership. It's about combining the computational power and data processing capabilities of machines with the irreplaceable empathy, critical thinking, and holistic understanding of human healthcare professionals. Together, AI and doctors will forge a path towards a future where medical knowledge is more accessible, diagnoses are faster and more accurate, treatments are more personalized and effective, and the sacred bond between patient and caregiver is strengthened. This AI-enhanced future is one of great hope, promising a healthier tomorrow for all, driven by innovation and guided by compassion.